Welcome back to the channel. It's Dr. Somji
And Dr. Solomon.
Today we're going to be reviewing a very popular skincare brand. We've done one brand about thermal water called Vichy, which you can see the link, but we're going to do one that's also as popular in terms of its origins of thermal water called La Roche-Posay. So this is a brand that basically took that thermal water found in La Roche-Posay region in France and made skincare in 1975. And they decided to use that thermal water within the formulation. So its background is healing, it's sensitive skin, it's repairing, and it's preventing that damaging process. So those are the fundamentals that we see with La Roche-Posay.
So let's get started. The Effaclar Duo, which is essentially like an acne treatment. I have a lot of patients, as you do, who come in having been prescribed this by their dermatologist.
Yeah.
It's very popular, and I think with good reason as well. It's we can talk about the ingredients. It's something that I have actually prescribed myself. I do like it. It has a good combination of very potent acne treating ingredients. It's got a tried and tested history. It works and seems in a broad range of skin types as well. So we're talking about the ingredients.
So you've got niacinamide in there, which is great for the skin barrier. Very good for acne prone skin, because if you've got acne prone skin, it's more than likely you've got an impaired skin barrier. It's got salicylic acid as well as lipohydroxy acid. So a slow version of salicylic acid essentially, that helps unclog pores. But salicylic acid is good because it's not too drying, it's not too harsh, it's good for sensitive skin that's prone to redness. It's a much better option than glycolic acid, and it's better for skin of color too. You've got zinc in there, which obviously controls sebum, mattifies the skin quite nicely. And this is something really cool and like unique to La Roche-Posay is the Procerat, which is a ceramide-based ingredient that helps decrease darker marks. So they're thinking about acne, and they're also thinking about the post-inflammatory process where you get more pigmentation, specifically in like my skin type and your skin type. So it's great, like you said, for all skin types because of the ingredients that it has. And then it's also got the glycerin in, which gives that hydration to the skin.
And in fact, the niacinamide also helps to inhibiting pigmentation as well. So
absolutely.
Combined all together, you have an anti-inflammatory acne effect, but also inhibiting the effects of the inflammation from that as well.
Exactly. So if you've got post-red acne marks, post-pigmentation, brown acne or darker acne marks, then this is not a bad product to start considering. If we look at the ingredient list, which we always look in detail, as you know, you've got silicone in there, so that's the reason why it smooths quite quickly. Obviously, look, you know, if we fast forward 5 to 10 years, silicone is not going to be present in these products. You've got simple fatty acids that you can replace silicone with, and it's not great for the environment. We need to kind of care about the world. So ammonium in there, so we've got a cross polymer. All of these things are great for the skin barrier, making sure that you're reducing sebum control. Salicylic acid, like we've mentioned, we've got some vitriocilla ferment extract in there. All of these things are good stuff to really absorb kind of nasties within the skin, reduce your bacterial load, but also build the skin barrier. Unfortunately, obviously, you've got perfume and fragrance in there, which for a brand that, you know, says that it's good for sensitive skin, you know, if you're a person with sensitive skin, you'd be immediately attracted to La Roche-Posay because that's what they're known for. But if you're putting perfume in it, even if it's a non-allergenic perfume, with repeated use over time, especially if you're acne prone, then you can be stimulating that inflammatory cascade and you'll get more sensitivity. So
I think that's the one negative take on this, but overall, for the ingredients, for what it does, I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give it lower because when I'm looking at the INCI list, niacinamide is very high up, but salicylic acid is quite low down. So I actually don't think it's that effective. I just think that you can get a niacinamide serum from the Ordinary or the INCI list and it'll pretty much do the same thing without irritating the skin. So I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10, I think. I think you've been seduced by the name, I think. You know?
Yeah, I see the results, and I think for what it is, I think it does a good job.
So this is quite expensive. It's about £20. So you're paying £20 just for some niacinamide and some silicone, really, and very small amounts of salicylic acid. So I don't know whether it's worth the money, and it's a very small amount. It's like 40 mils as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice idea, but I think that it needs more. Like, you can't say that niacinamide is going to stop you having pigmentation. It's not a true pigmentation product.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about all of those products below, just ask us in the questions. If there's any other products you want us to review, we can do that on YouTube Shorts as well. Don't forget to check out our other channels on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, right?
All social channels.
All the social channels. We do slightly different things on each different channels. And don't forget to like and subscribe.